Hey, what's up guys? This is Network and we're back with another video, and today we're talking about building a successful CPN in 2024. This is educational purposes only, guys, and this is the Network, and we're going to just go into the topic. So basically everybody understands the basic concept. Mostly everybody understands the basic concept of building a CP profile. Things have changed a little bit, guys, but the fundamental thing that has changed with the process of CPNs is the fact that you guys can't cut corners as much as you guys usually do. A lot of people were cutting corners with CPNs, creating them really quickly and then using them to liquidate really fast, and that's still a thing. People can still do that, but the thing is, it's not as easy as it used to be to do that process. Once again, guys, this is educational purposes only, so let's get into the video. So creating a number, creating a CPN number, when someone wants to create their CP number, they often visit a website like SSN Validator. Using SSN Validator has its advantages, but also has some drawbacks. If the validator says the number is issued or verified, you should steer clear of that number. So basically, if it says it's verified, then that means somebody is using that number. So you don't want to use a number that is already being used, because that means even if they let you create a Credit Karma with that number, eventually down the line, you will run into the issue of the profiles merging, and then that makes the profile, that creates an issue with the profile, because obviously that's someone's actual SSN number, and it can create an issue for you and make the whole profile just basically hot. So we don't want to do that. So once again, this is educational purposes only, guys. I'm just letting you guys know how this all works. But if your number appears random or shows as unissued on the SSN validator, this number can be good for 7 to 10 years. So it's essential to make plans with that time frame in mind. Additionally, there are certain number sequences that you can use in specific situations that are unlikely to be used by others. You can check these numbers through the validator and will provide the number sequence using this method. So, how to set up your CP. Get your notes app ready and add this information to it. While making CPNs, you want to keep this information organized in your notes. So, basically, you want to get your notes app open, and then you want to create a name. You want to get an address. You create your address from Zillow, or use an address that you've never used before associated with the name that you're going to make the CPN profile in. Then you can create an SSN, but the SSN is going to be based off a sequence of numbers. We'll discuss that later. Email. You can use a site called Email on Deck. That is a site that basically creates emails for you really quickly, where you don't have to create an email every single time you're making a profile. So you can have access to a quick and easy email if you want to do it quickly. But I recommend you guys create a real Google or Yahoo or some official email, so you guys can have access to that email address later on down the line for public records and things like that. So Credit Karma, that comes later. Always keep the information saved and safe. Building a CPN, educational purposes only. Before creating a CP, there's some things to keep in mind. Never use an address that you've used before or had mail come to. Never give your CP to law enforcement if you get pulled over. That should be obvious, but some people just don't use common sense, so I have to say that. Info to be prepared. So this is information you should have prepared already. This is the TriMerging preparation. Things you need to be prepared. A new email address. Email shouldn't be attached to any of your current social security number information. Try to use a different company for your normal go-to. So if you use Google, use Yahoo. If you use Yahoo, use Outlook, etc. New phone line, preferably AT&T prepaid or Verizon prepaid. You can get these things from like Target or Walmart. You can get the SIM kit and create that, and basically get that started. Use these lines to sign up with your CPN information. This significantly improves your public records as well as verification down the line. Make sure after activating SIM kit or eSIM, you set online account up with CPN email, name, etc. This is imperative. New address. Search homes on Zillow and find one for sale. Copy and paste address to your notes. Basically, you want to use a house that's over around 200,000. That helps with the public records, because these homes are deeply embedded in the public record. So if you align your information with that home that's embedded in the public record, it increases public records down the line. So respect your profiles, guys. It's educational purposes only. Some individuals mistakenly believe that creating multiple files and attempting to burn them is the correct approach to understanding what a CP truly represents. However, it's important to recognize that the more time and effort you invest in building your profile, the stronger it will become, leading to a greater satisfaction with your future results. When it comes to a CP, timely debt repayment is crucial for profile growth. Basic TriMerging info. So what is TriMerging? Steps taken to establish a number or social, the public record, and with the credit bureau. In the public record or the credit bureau. So, well, and with the credit bureaus to be precise. Employment for applications. This is basically information that you're going to put into your application. So it's going to be management, consulting, engineer, income between 60 and 85K per year. This information is part of the application process when merging your number. So this information is going to basically tie all the information together to create an actual credit profile for the profile. So merge housing for applications. Choose rent or own, and cost is usually around $1,100 per month. Some people like to put $0 per month and say they own, just to make applications look better. But for this specific reason, we're tri-merging. So we're not really trying to make our income look a certain way. We're just trying to tri-merge the information together. So you will have lived there at least 5 years. All this information will need to be recorded. These are examples only, not advising you to commit fraud in any way. Obviously, guys, this is educational purposes only. So let's go on. So get ready to tri-merge. So tri-merging fuses your profile information that should be in your notes to the credit bureau's information. This process requires you to apply to 3 websites with this information. So the annual income over 80K, job, engineer, lived at an address for over 5 years, owned a home, rent, or